Léon-Maxime Faivre, 1856 to 1941, was a French artist who painted in the style of academism, except that the themes for them he took not quite usual for academicians. Instead of subjects from antiquity, Faivre displayed scenes from the life of primitive people and vivid events of the French Revolution. Therefore, his paintings favorably differed from the works of salon academicians. They could not be called boring and not memorable. On the contrary, each picture became, if not a sensation in art, then certainly attracted attention. We will talk about two of the most notable paintings of Faivre in this video. In 1888, Faivre wrote the painting Two Mothers on a Rare in painting prehistoric themes. The artist was interested in showing the basic concepts of life and death, unaffected by any civilization, when you can only hope for yourself, and the enemies are wild and ruthless. In the center of the painting is a mother with two young children, and a cave bear with cubs, almost invisible in the darkness, sneaks up on them. It is not for nothing that the work is called Two Mothers. The woman felt the mortal danger and prepared to fight not for life, but for death. In one hand, she clutches a stone axe, and with the other, she clutches the infant, hoping to protect it somehow. The second older boy clings fearfully to his mother. However, it is all a fantasy on a free theme, and there are a lot of academic conventions there. Although the woman is characterized by well-developed musculature and dressed in animal skins, she does not look like a prehistoric character. Her skin is white and smooth, and her general appearance is too close to that of an ordinary washerwoman or laborer in the 19th century. Faivre probably just found a suitable model and painstakingly portrayed her, Dorisovskaya on her for greater authenticity animal skin. However, the harsh, rough face and primitive bone jewelry must have seemed more than convincing for a prehistoric character in those years. But the idea of what looked like cave bears and other prehistoric predators in Faivre was not any, so he did did not depict them at all, allowing the audience to guess their real appearance. And as we know, the strongest scares something unknown. Another painting, Death of Princess de Lamballe, is devoted to the events of the French Revolution. Madame de Lamballe was a member of the court aristocrats. She was given in marriage to the great-grandson of Louis XIV, but he soon died, and de Lamballe was left a widow. She found herself a warm place manager in the entourage of Marie Antoinette and lived comfortably in the palace until the outbreak of the French Revolution. And then, the rampaging mob got not only to the monarchs, but also to their inner circle. The Jacobins imprisoned Madame de Lamballe and put her on trial. They ordered to recognize the ideals of liberty, fraternity, and equality, and at the same time curse the deposed king. From revolutionary ideals, de Lamballe did not refuse, but the king did not want to curse. Such loyalty to the crown cost her very dearly. De Lamballe was brutally tortured and then beheaded. Historical memoirs of her execution have survived, describing the horrifying details. Faivre depicted the moment when the unfortunate de Lamballe had just died from the torture. But the maddened crowd is eager for the massacre to continue, with people in the back rows still waving axes and sabers. In the foreground, there are children curious about this absolutely unchildlike spectacle, and a burly woman looking at the executed with absolute indifference, as if it was not a human being killed, but a pig stabbed, and now she will have to scorch and cut it up. Indeed, revolution drives people crazy and changes all notions of morality. What do you think? Write comments and subscribe to the channel.